Hello, lovelies. Well, it is definitely fall here and it's been cooling off a little bit outside. And it seems like every year when it starts to get a little cool, all I want to do is make soup. And this here is one of my favorite soups to make. It's called white chili and it's got chicken broth, chicken and white beans, and it's really simple and easy to make. And I'd like to share with you guys my recipe for this delicious soup. So come along with me and let's make some great food together. All right, guys, I'm gonna start my soup by making my own stock. And in my soup today, I'm gonna use two different meats. I'm gonna use a whole chicken that I have right here, and I'm gonna use a turkey breast. And this is a lot of meat. I'm not gonna put all of this in my soup, but I'd like to have a little bit left over for some quesadillas or enchiladas or something like that later on in the week. So what I've got here, like I said, is a whole chicken, a turkey breast, and then for my veggies, I've got what's called a mirepoix. So this is 2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, and 1 part celery. And then I have some beautiful parsley, thyme, and bay leaves from my garden. And in this little dish, I have some garlic cloves, about 20 black peppercorns, and about 3 cloves, whole cloves. So I'm gonna put all this into my stock pot here, and I've got a pitcher of filtered water here as well. I'm gonna put all of this into my stock pot. I'm gonna let it cook until the chicken and the turkey is cooked, and then I'll pull those out and I'll let it simmer a little longer, and then I'll strain it, and then we'll assemble our soup with the meat pulled from these 2 things and some other ingredients. So let's do that. I'm adding some garlic cloves, some whole peppercorns, and some whole cloves. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my meats in. I've got this whole chicken, big old beautiful chicken. It's gonna be a very full stock pot, and I've got 1 turkey breast. I'm gonna add that in there as well. And then I'm just gonna dump my vegetables straight in. 2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, 1 part celery, bay leaf from the garden, parsley and thyme as well. Add all that in there and then cover with water. This is filtered water. I like to use filtered water instead of water from the sink. Very full stock pot. All right, then we're gonna turn on the heat at high first until I get a boil going, and then I'll reduce it to a simmer. So I'm gonna let this simmer for at least an hour, maybe hour and a half, and then pull the meat out and pull it off the bone, and I'll show you guys how I assemble soup after my stock is made. Okay, lovelies, my stock is all finished and I am ready to start assembling my soup. So I pulled out the chicken and the turkey breast, and I pulled all the meat off the bone and shredded it, and I kept about 5 cups of that meat right here. So I've got all my meat shredded up and ready for my soup. And I strained the stock, and I've got a big pitcher of it right here of my beautiful yellow stock that came from the meat and the vegetables. And the other ingredients that I'm going to put in my soup is about 3 cans of Great Northern beans, 1 large onion chopped up. I've got about a teaspoon of salt here, 1 clove of garlic, some chopped fresh basil, some chopped fresh cilantro, and this is ground clove, about a 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove, and about a teaspoon of dried chili flakes. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of olive oil in my pan here, just a little drizzle in the bottom. And I'm gonna saute the onions and the garlic for a little bit before I just add all the other ingredients in to finish my soup. So there's the onion and the garlic. And so we're just gonna let them saute. I always turn on the wrong burner. There we go. Okay. Okay, the onions are looking just right. They're starting to get just a little bit of color on them, so I'm going to go ahead and add all this chicken stock. It's about 4 cups, maybe 5 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to go ahead and add all of it right in there. And I'm going to add all the rest of the ingredients. So here's about 5 cups of the chopped chicken that I have, chicken and turkey from the stock. And 3 cans of Great Northern beans right in there. And then chopped fresh cilantro. That's about 2-3 tablespoons. Chopped basil, this is 2 tablespoons. I've got about a teaspoon of salt here. And then I've got a teaspoon of chili flakes and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. And I'm just gonna add that all in, give it a good stir. And this is white chili, guys. I'm just gonna let this simmer on the stove for like a half an hour so all the flavors can come together, but everything is cooked already, and it's so delicious. Right, that's how you make it, guys. I hope you guys had good luck following along with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love making videos for you guys. Please like and subscribe if you would like, and I'll see you next time.